Ahoy, this is Zdenka. Can you make a tutorial how to film and edit video on a smartphone? Yes, I can, right now. Here is a short cinematic sequence or B-roll of a video which I filmed and edited on this Android smartphone. So let's get started. Let me show you how I did it. I'll show you all the tips and tricks. By the way, I'm using Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and I'm gonna show you as well how I edited the final piece with a video editing app directly on my smartphone. And first things first, I'm gonna be shooting in the regular phone camera app in slow motion because it hides all the little shake and it looks nicer anyways. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Zdenka Darla. I create photo and video tutorials, tech reviews, and creative camera challenges. So if that's something you're interested in, you might consider clicking that subscribe button. The way I like to shoot video sequences is to shoot few clips showing off the whole location before I do any detailed shots. And here we are standing in the winter, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's a beautiful wintry scene. Today is a little mild, like -8. I have a lot of layers on me, so I should be okay. And since the low angles look always very good, I'm gonna go really low to shoot the whole scene. Also, when you're holding your smartphone, don't hold it like this, always with both hands, and move it very steadily, very slowly. Tap on the screen to select what you want in focus before you start recording. Again, holding it with both hands and just very steady, slow movements. And a quick tip, when you're filming that low, you can actually use your knee as a sort of as a tripod. So I have my arm resting on my knee when I'm doing these very slow motions. That way my footage is even more stable. Now that I have a few clips of the whole scene, I'm actually gonna transition into very close-up shots. And the way I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna shoot the whole scene and then kind of drop the phone very quickly to the white background, to the ground. It's gonna actually get dark, but my next clip is gonna start that way, pulling away. So watch this. Gotta get the phone a little bit wet. Well, I'm ready to do the next set of clips, the very detailed shots to show off the winter. Even though it's still fall. We are heavily in the fall, but the nature went crazy and dumped this snow on us. Not ready for that, I can tell you that. The last clip I did was kind of going in the snow, so that the same way I'm gonna be revealing the detailed shots, so I'm gonna actually go from the snow backwards and start the next set of clips. When you are shooting detail shots, don't forget to tap on the screen to select the object to make sure that it is nicely sharp before you start filming. And here you can change it a bit. Since my first clips were always panning to the right, I might do a little bit of going back and forward, but still going to the right a lot because I want the whole sequence kind of nicely flow in the same direction. So, gloves are coming off. I feel like a sausage. You know how many layers I have? It took me about 10 minutes to put everything on me, but hey, I'm warm. And I did a lot of branches there, but I need to show off something else as well. And I want some color, and I found these little red, I don't know what it is, but anyways, I'm gonna shoot a very close-up of that, again against the sun, and this time I'm just gonna go around them if I can. trouble to kind of focus on that, so I might just choose a little bit different location, maybe when it's a little bit more lit. So I might not be shooting against the sun, but now I'm gonna turn around and shoot it with the sun. Sometimes the phone doesn't want to focus on very close by objects, so it might be the light, or you might be just simply standing too close. Move on, find something else, get a better shot. What looks really good, if you stick your phone right in a bush, whatever you are filming will be sharp, but then you will get a lot of blurriness in the foreground if you are backing up, and it looks really nice. The next set of close-up shots, I really like this fence. I'm gonna play with the shapes, and I love playing with the shapes. So these are kind of leading lines. It's leading somewhere, it's straight up. Instead of having the fence in the middle of the shot, I'm gonna move it a little bit to the left. So I'm gonna be using the rule of thirds. I'm gonna pretty much cut the scene in 3 parts. So I'm moving it to the left, and I will see a little bit the shadow in a center. It will be more interesting. If I would be just in a center, it would be a very plain and boring shot. So if you can, move a lot of your objects a little bit off center, a little bit to the side, to get more interesting composition. Want a coffee? Somebody left it here. It's gonna be cold by now. Well, I think I have enough of close-up shots. My nose is getting frozen a little bit. I have a hard time talking now. So I'm just gonna end up those whole video sequence with big revealing shots. Again, big locations. That's how I like to do it. I like to do my video sequence with starting with showing off the location, then do a whole bunch of close-up shots, and then ended it up with showing off the location again. See, my frozen mouth is not talking. And here I'm gonna do another transition to get to the big revealing scene. The last close-up shot will be the fence again, but I'm gonna kind of hide the phone behind the fence. So the next shot I can reveal the location. I'll show you what I mean. So here I found this tree, which means that I could continue the transition. I did the close-up shot going into the fence, and here I'm gonna start it from that tree, showing off the location over there. And as I was doing the revealing shot, if you noticed, before I started taping, I tapped on a screen to lock the exposure for the background. And as soon as you do that and you hit the record button, it will hold it up for you. So when you go close to the tree, it will stay, the tree will be out of focus, blurry, and then you go to the location to show it off, it will be nice and sharp. If you don't do that, the phone will make sure that the tree is sharp as well, and then when you transition to the background, it will be all blurry. And I like the tree so much that I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a close-up shots here again. What I like to do when I'm doing close-ups of the trees, usually the branches on the top, is go very close to the tree and just kind of spin it around the tree. To end up this whole video sequence, I'm just gonna do 2 or 3 shots of showing off the scene again to make sure I have enough clips. And as you can tell, as you will see actually, that I'm gonna be continuing the same movement, panning to the right. There was no panning to the left whatsoever in today's sequence. I chose to go to the right to make sure everything is nice and floating. At the most, I'm going a little bit up and down or forward and backwards when I'm doing detail shots, but again, the panning to the right stays the same. I have enough of clips, so let's go somewhere warm where I can show you how I edit the whole sequence on my smartphone. Back in the studio, you're looking at my smartphone screen. First, I go to my gallery and review each clip. I change the speed of the slow motion. The phone allows me to choose from 1/8, 1/4, and half. I change most of them to 1/4. 1/4. I also increase the slow motion part of the clip to the whole clip by dragging the yellow box sides and save all the clips once they are adjusted. I chose free app Filmmaker for editing. I import first 2 clips and also import music, and then I start editing into the beat. I like to add clips one at a time. Here is already a bit edited. I just actually added another clip. To cut this clip, because it is a little bit too long and doesn't fit to the beat, simply tap on the clip and drag the yellow bar on the side. Select OK, listen to it again, and cut again until you're happy with the result. So this is how you cut clip. Let's talk about adding a fancy transitions. Here is first one right here, already created. That's when I was dropping the phone to the snow. Let's create second transition together. Clip with the red berries, whatever it is, to the clip with a fence. I chose Filmmaker app because it has great glitch transitions, which are free. You can buy the whole app with lots more too, but I'm just using the free part. So here we are in the transitions. Select glitch. You have white flash or yellow flash, and let's look at a few other ones as well. I chose the white flash because of the snow, which is white. Then I go back and shorten the clip so it fits to the beat right here. And I have to do it a few times to get that right. Now this is perfect. It kind of explodes to the fence. Next, I just follow with a few quick cut clips to maintain interest. And here will be another transition. This clip I'm going to speed up for more seamless and faster transition effect. I selected 4 times the speed. First clip was going into the fence, second one is coming from the tree out revealing scene. I also need to speed up the clip so it is matching the previous one. And when I play it, I see that I also need to select 4 times the speed. The transition is okay, but something is missing. I will add another glitch effect to it. This time I will go with yellow flash, which looks better, and I choose a very short duration. Now that it is all cut, the last step would be color grading the clip. I will tap on the clip, check brightness, experiment with temperature, tint. Sometimes I tone down the highlights and bring up the shadows. And here is the final video again. And by the way, the music I'm using in today's video and all my other videos is from Epidemic Sound. I really like their library. They have a very large one. The link is in the video description below, so feel free to check it out. You will get first month for free. And as always, hit the thumbs up button if you like today's video. Subscribe to all future videos like these. If you have any questions, comments, special requests, or want to say hello, you can do so in a comment section below. And I will see everyone in the next one. Ciao, ahoj.